everybody, it's Amy from Winterwood Studio and I have a fun art haul today. This is the part 2 of my last art haul. I'll link that down below in case you want to check it out. This is not all the boxes. The rest of the boxes are coming, but I'm starting opening these today, so it's going to be fun. The other 2 boxes are from Blick Art Materials, so that's coming, so it's not just this little bit. Alright, so grab yourself something cozy to drink, come on in, and let's get opening this. Okay, so this is April's art haul. I'm pre-recording it before my surgery. So for me, it's still the end of February. But I am excited to see what's in here. And let's see what's in here. A lot of this stuff is stuff that I plan to do while I'm recovering with my surgery. So watercolor related, gouache related, sketching, sketchbook related, and also marker once I feel like my arm's strong enough to get the cap off. So on that note, I decided to get some more sketching pens that I used to really love to sketch with but could not find at my Walmart. So the first one is the Pilot Precise V5 pen in the colored inks. This is my absolute favorite writing pen. Well, it was before I came across the Energel pens, but this was my favorite writing pen for a very, very long time, and I used to sketch with these back in the day. I think they only had black, blue, green, and red. So when I saw these on Amazon with all of these beautiful colors, I knew I had to get it. And in staying with that, I also got the Bic Crystal Extra Bold in colors, if you can see that there. Somebody told me that Bic makes refillable pens now, and I did not know that. And I had already placed this order before I knew that, so sorry about the extra plastic, but I will buy refillables from now on. But I really used to like sketching with Blick back in the day when I was in school, and then my other favorite pen to sketch with back in the day was the Pentel RSVP, and somebody had mentioned this in the comments section. I went to like Walmart and got like a pen haul, and I was showing you guys my pens, and I'll put that link of that video down below in case you want to check it out. And somebody had mentioned in the comment that the Pentel RSVP pens come in colors other than black right now, and back in the day they only had black. I don't think they even had blue, only black. But you guys, look at these. They're so pretty. They're so pretty, and there's just the like crystally. They're so, I cannot wait to try these. These were always one of my favorites to sketch with back then too. And then we got, sticking with the whole watercolor, I got the Staedtler, I don't know how to say it, Staedtler pigment liners. It's in the 0.05, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, and 0.8 millimeter. I have not tried their pens at all yet, and a friend of mine was talking to me and she said that these were her favorite with watercolor, more so than the Pigma Microns. I've used Pigma Microns, like, they were the first ones I picked up, and that's all I've used, like, for years. So I thought and then I don't know if you noticed in part 1, I think I had some other fine liners that I want to test out too, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. And then I'm kind of excited about these. This is the Kurtaki Fud Gakochi brush pen. I have no idea if I said that right. Really sorry if I didn't. But I'm really excited to try this too. Who did I see using this? Maybe Jess Carp? I don't know. But I do like Kurtaki, and I want to try their brush pen because that looks like a lot of fun. And then I for sure think it was Jess Carp I saw using this, and I don't even remember the name of this. We'll call it the Unknown Pen, and then I'll drop the actual name down below because I'll find the actual name and put it down below. But this is also a very bold and large brush pen for sketching in sketchbooks. Oh no, here it is. This is a Pentel Fud brush pen in medium, and I do think I have a Pentel Fud, but it's a fine. And then this has like just this really cool long handle. I'm really excited to try it. And then this little box here. And then I'll just smush the footage from Blick together when it comes so that everything is all together. And if there's time before my surgery, I will try to do like a swatching video or just add the swatching footage on the end of this and make it extra long maybe. I might do that. We're getting closer now and I'm kind of running out of time, so we'll see how that goes. I just want to make sure I still have videos going up, you know, 1 a week for the entire time that I'm recovering, if at all possible. Okay, whoops. So then the next thing I got was some fun washi tapes. These are all black and white, and they have patterns like a grid pattern and a dot pattern and like all sorts of different black and white patterns, and I thought that would be really neat for jazzing up my sketchbook. Did I just say jazzing it up? Spicing it up? Sparkling it up? I don't know. Uh-oh. This looks like it has a loose... This might have come apart in transit, but this is a Mr. Pen compass for drawing perfect circles in your work. It has the extension arm, so you can draw really big circles, which is why I wanted it. Hopefully it's not broke. I can see that there's a little metal piece loose and floating around in the package, so I'll have to check that out. And then we have, this is the Pilot converter for a Pilot fountain pen. Okay, let's see if I can grab it. My sister gave me this Pilot Kakuna fountain pen for drawing, which I have not used yet. And I didn't want to use cartridges in it, so I ordered the converters so I could put my own ink in here. And then speaking of ink, I'm really excited about this. I've been wanting to try this forever. I have one other ink by this company that I like a lot. Not waterproof, so we'll see how this does. This is the Noodler's ink. The box is really cute. The Noodler's ink. Little drawings on each side. And I got the black bulletproof ink, which is supposed to be good for in fountain pens, because, you know, you don't want to use... There's certain inks you can't use in fountain pens because it'll clog it up. But this is supposed to be fairly water resistant. I don't think it's waterproof, but water resistant. And can go in fountain pens without ruining them. So I'm going to try that for doing some watercolor with pen and ink. And see how that goes. Do some testing with that. And then the last thing I got in here, which oddly was not in any sort of package and no cap, but it seems okay, is the Princeton Velvet Touch Angular Shader 3/8 of an inch for watercolor. This is, I'm going to use this for watercolor. And that is what's all in this box, and I will be back in a little bit. Probably, I think it's supposed to come either tomorrow or Wednesday with the Blick stuff. Okay, you guys, this is still not quite all of the April haul. There's one more box coming. It was supposed to come today. It looks like it might be lost. So I'm going to open these. I'm really excited for this one from Blick here. I've been waiting for this one. If the other one isn't here in the next couple of days, then I'll just have to tack it on to like a May haul or something. But let's start with this one. And I'm pre-filming. This is still, like, you know, the pre-surgery stuff that I think I'm going to be using while I'm recovering from surgery. And we'll just open this here. I don't think there's anything super exciting in here, but we'll open it. Packaging. Okay, so I got some Winsor & Newton's designer gouache in permanent white. I was getting low on this. It was almost empty. And not exciting, but 2 more hardboards. These are my favorite for taping my watercolor. The light is funny. Sorry, you guys. Watercolor and like pen and ink or anything that I don't want to move gouache. I like to tape them down on these boards, and I do a lot of 9x12, so this is my favorite size, and I always seem to have more than one project going at a time, so I need more than a couple of those. There, that's better. And then the last thing in here, this was used, but through Amazon, so it came prime, and this is just a treasury of floral designs and initials for artists and craftspeople. And this is just because I like to look at like the swirling patterns and stuff and get ideas. I don't do anything with initials, but I like the way they make the shapes with like the patterns. Cover my face. Okay, now on to the exciting box. This is the one I've been waiting for. And normally when I order from Blick, like, it comes right away. Like, normally if I order on a Friday, it comes Monday. I've been waiting for this for 7 days now, which is not normal, and I think it might be because of what I ordered. For some reason, every time I try to order this one particular thing, it takes forever to come. You didn't see that. So we'll just see what's in here. There's should be 2 things in here. Packaging. And I got just one tiny little lonely Copic marker. I bought this before I knew my caps are cracking. This is the Argyle, I think. Argyle Purple RV99. It's a pretty, it's almost the same color as my shirt. A little bit darker. Copic does the darks the best. They do the pastels and the darks and like the muted colors the best. But yeah, the caps, I don't know. Okay, are you excited? I'm super excited for this. I'm really excited. Ta-da! This is the Gansai Tambi 48 color set. And the reason I got this was, hang on. So I grabbed my phone. I didn't want to screw this up. So on the Gansai Tamsi, why do I feel like I'm saying it wrong? Website says, it said that they're bold colors that are light fast so your drawing will remain vivid. And then also I came across some more info. This is from the website doodlewash.com. And she said they're easy to wet. It takes very little water to get them going. They perform better with wet on dry. That's key. Paints on rice paper can easily bleed, so Gansai were formulated to stay in place. While the color flows easily from the brush to paper, they don't flow much once they're on the paper. You're less likely to get blossoms or bleeding, harder to get soft blended edges or colors that may... Okay, so Krataki says Tambi are light fast. There's no light fast rating. It isn't part of the Gansai tradition. Because Gansai colors were formulated to use on rice papers, they don't flow like most Western watercolors. There was almost no flow to the paint, which is how Gansai is traditionally used. Okay, so the reason that sounded so good to me was, you know, I'm heading into surgery, not next week, but the week after, and I was trying to find a way to combine watercolors with pen and ink, and I'm having surgery on my shoulder, so this arm is going to be in a brace and totally useless. I have my drawing desk that I can prop up. It would be really hard to work flat here like this with my arm like that, but I can work with it propped up. So I was thinking if I don't use a lot of water, I might be able to use these like I would with marker on a semi-slanted surface on hot press watercolor paper. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to do some testing, but I thought it would be a good idea. And in any case, I have their Art Nouveau set, which I got in a past video, and I swatched recently in a live stream, and I really enjoyed it. So I got these two. And either way, I'll use them, but I'm really hoping that it works well on the hot press paper as if it were like a light wash and marker, working in layers, not blending the layers together, not using them like traditional watercolors, but almost like markers. So that's my plan. And I'm hoping they're more light fast than, I mean, I know they're probably more light fast than markers. I know they don't. It says water-based pigment paint can be highly opaque when used solely as gouache, but can become more transparent depending on the amount of water added for dilution. I also thought with their extremely large pans, I mean, they're huge, that it might be easier for me to paint one-handed instead of like, obviously squeezing paint out of tubes would be impossible. But even just working in the little tiny half pans, I mean, these are huge. So I thought it might be easier with my brush after surgery to use these. So that's why I just saw that there's gold, blush gold, and white gold in here. Okay, I gotta open it. While I was talking and reading at the same time, I've got to open this and see. Because I think if they're in here, they're down under here and I can't see them. So let's take this out. Yep, there they are. Oh, those are pretty. All right, let's just take the cover off here if I can get it off. And hold up all the, this is the set of 48, and I got this at Blick. The link will be down below. All my links are affiliate links. It's no extra cost to you. I just get like a 10% commission from the purchase price. So if you're going to buy something like this anyway, it would be excellent if you could use the link, because that's a way to help support the channel and help me make more videos like this at no cost to you. Oh, look it. There's a little, look at charts to fill in so I can swatch and have it right here. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I might even want to swatch these and include them in, oh, I guess I can't, because this is the April art haul. You'll see it before then, I guess. I don't know. I might have to just not have, not have rules right now, because I'm trying to pre-make the, you know, the content for while I'm recovering, and so my channel keeps going. Anyway. I have more work to do. I'm going to wait for that other package, so hopefully I'll have another thing to add in here. Otherwise, it may be added to the May. Okay, you guys, so this is the end of the April haul, and we are going to open this quick and see what's in here before it gets dark. So, let's open this. I already know what I'm going to do for the May haul. I'm thinking I need a bunch of new watercolor stuff. I'm getting low on paper and I wanted to try some different paints. Okay, this is just an inspirational thing. This is the Smithsonian Handbook of Interesting Insects. I just thought it would be fun to have. I like bugs. I like to paint bugs. I like to draw bugs. And it's like an inspirational reference. It looks pretty good. Okay. And then this last box is from Blick and it looks not great. So hopefully it's okay in there. Okay. And this stuff all has a theme. It seems okay. So I got, this is, again, I'm coming up on the surgery now, and, oh no, this isn't what I ordered. Well, I have to check it, but what I got was, it's alright if sometimes I put the wrong stuff in, but this is a Copic Classic. So, if you can see, it's square and not the sketch shape. And it has a chisel on one end, and it has the fine on the other. Now you can swap the fine out for a brush tip nib, which is what I thought I bought, so I'll have to check it. These are the Copic fine replacement tips for the Classic, and I thought I got the brush, so I'll have to check that. And then I also got the black ink. And to go with it, I got the set of the Copic multi-liners in black in the different sizes, and then I think there's 2 brush pens on the side. So this is, you know, post-surgery. I was thinking I'd work on some Copic stuff maybe, depending on how hard it is to get the caps off. And the Copic Awards are coming up. In May is, I think, the application to submit. So that was my plan, but I was hoping to get this with a brush tip, so I might have to fix that. So that is the entire April haul. I hope you had fun. I hope you found some neat new things. If you could hit the like and subscribe button or leave a comment, I really appreciate it. That helps support the channel so I can keep making videos and helps give me a little bit of revenue at no cost to you. And then, of course, I also have my Patreon. You're more than welcome to check it out. We're in the middle of doing a series of watercolor tutorials over there. There was one for March, one for April, and the May one's probably going to be watercolor too. So if you're interested in watercolor, head on over and check it out. We'd love to have you. And until next time, happy creating!